Good evening and welcome to Left, Right and Centre. We're coming to you tonight from the heart of Delhi, from outside the Railway Bhavan, where since this morning there has been this huge chaos and drama playing out with Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal along with senior ministers in his government and other senior leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party sitting on a dharna right here, very short distance from the Home Ministry. Why are they doing this? Because they want policemen who had a run-in with Law Minister Somnath Bharti to be suspended. The scenes here tonight, well, are completely chaotic. There are here mostly journalists and security officials tonight. A number of cops, nearly 4,000 policemen, we are told, have been deployed here in this area as a result of this dharna that Arvind Kejriwal is carrying out. The others who are here are a number of Aam Aadmi Party supporters, but by and large, the police has barricaded many roads that are leading up to this spot. And I can tell you that as a result of this chaos, as a result of this dharna that is taking place tonight, it is the Aam Aadmi of Delhi that has been highly inconvenienced. There are 4 metro stations in the heart of Delhi that tonight are shut down. There are roads that have been blocked off. There are massive traffic jams that have spilled over into other parts of the national capital tonight. There are people on the roads tonight wondering whether this was the kind of agitational politics that Arvind Kejriwal should be doing, while there are others who believe that this is the only way the system will reform. And that is what we're going to look at over the next 1 hour on the program tonight. But first, let's bring you the day's developments, where Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal declared very proudly this morning that he is an anarchist, and that's the way he'll be.
Another Kejriwal-style uprising of the people. Only this one's not against the government, but with it. He may be the Chief Minister, but clearly his protesting days are far from over. And Arvind Kejriwal today began an agitation against the centre's Home Ministry and the Delhi police, sparking a war of words amongst all concerned.
कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं मैं अनार्किस्ट हूँ, मैं अव्यवस्था फैला रहा हूँ, मैं मानता हूँ जी मैं अनार्किस्ट हूँ, मैं अव्यवस्था फैला रहा हूँ, लेकिन आज इस देश के हर घर के अंदर अव्यवस्था फैली हुई है। इतनी महंगाई हो गई कि घर का खर्चा नहीं चलता, महिलाओं की इज्जत लूटी जा रही है, हर घर के अंदर अव्यवस्था फैली हुई है। आज मैं शिल्प साहब के घर में अव्यवस्था फैलाने के लिए आया हूँ।
अभी पूरा देश देख रहा है कहाँ किसकी अनार्की है,
क्योंकि उनका मॉनिटरी इंटरेस्ट उसमें इन्वॉल्व है। पैसे जाते हैं जी, उगाही करते हैं, SHO उगाही करता है, होम मिनिस्टर तक पैसे पहुंच रहे हैं।
पर फाइल्स मंगवाई आपने यहाँ पर?
काम करेंगे,
यहीं से काम करेंगे।
In their out-of-the-box style, the cabinet will function out of this protest site, a lawn outside the capital's Rail Bhavan, the closest they were allowed to get to the Home Minister's office. Initially telling people to stay away from the protest for 26th January security issues, Kejriwal then asked people to join him.
गणतंत्र दिवस आज से शुरू होगा, यहाँ पे सारे बैठेंगे और आजादी की लड़ाई लड़ेंगे। मैं दिल्ली की सारी जनता से अपील करता हूँ, आज हम लोग यहाँ अपने लिए नहीं इकट्ठे हुए। जो लोग मेरी आवाज सुन रहे हैं, जो टीवी पे देख रहे हैं, आज दिल्ली की सारी जनता यहाँ पे आ जाए।
Neither the heavy police presence nor police criticism deterred the Aam Aadmi Party leaders.
He should not forget that he became the government on the behalf of the Aam Aadmi, who has been disturbed the most today because 4 metro stations have been closed. A few lakh people have been put to inconvenience. Lot of money has been wasted.
समर्थन अपनी जगह है और अराजकता अपनी जगह है।
की तैयारी तो करके आया हूँ, फिर छूट पड़ेगी तो कपड़े मंगा।
With Alok Pandey and Sonal Mehrotra in New Delhi, Neha Khanna for NDTV.
Well, as we stand here, there's a kind of an impromptu sit-in that has begun here among the Aam Aadmi Party supporters. As I said, not massive crowds here tonight, but there is a handful of Aam Aadmi Party supporters who are very enthusiastic, supporting Arvind Kejriwal and his dharna this evening. At the moment, we don't know what their plans are, whether Arvind Kejriwal plans to sit here all night. He has said this will be a 10-day agitation, or whether they will actually pack up their bags this evening and come back tomorrow. We've also witnessed some very ugly scenes throughout the day as far as senior leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party are concerned, and the police who have come here now to try and contain the situation. I mean, it's actually ironic. Many people are today saying that this is the police force that should be out on the streets of Delhi for the safety of people, for the safety of the Aam Aadmi. There is Republic Day, which is just a few days away. Arvind Kejriwal and his party men have said today, well, they don't care if something goes wrong, if there is a security lapse in the national capital, then they will not be held responsible for it. It should be the Home Minister of this country. But there are many who are raising big questions on this kind of agitation today. But let's just take a look at some of the scenes that I was mentioning earlier, some of the ugly scenes that took place between senior party leaders like Ashutosh and the Delhi police today, with the AAP members accusing the police of arresting one of their MLAs, and the police saying he was never arrested. It just never happened. Take a look at this.
आपके कहने से भी गलत बात नहीं होगी
सर, मैं गलत बात नहीं बोल रहा हूँ।
आपके कहने से भी नहीं होगी।
मैं बिल्कुल सही बात, मैं बिल्कुल सही बात बोल रहा हूँ। जी मैं आपको सही बात बता रहा हूँ। जी मैं सही बात बता रहा हूँ। आप मेरी गाड़ी में आके बैठ जाएगा तो अरेस्ट नहीं होगा।
आप मेरी गाड़ी में आके बैठेगा अरेस्ट नहीं हो जाएगा।
जी सर,
आप एमएलए को मार रहे हो।
जी सर,
इन्होंने मारा है, इसने मारा है।
संजय जी अभी से बात करें।
एक मिनट, डीसीपी साहब, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर बिगाड़ने का काम आपके पुलिस के लोग यहाँ कर रहे हैं। इसको आके सीरियसली देखिए। हमारे मिनिस्टर को गिरफ्तार कर लिया गया, उसको एयरफोर्स हेडक्वार्टर के सामने बैठाला है गाड़ी के अंदर। अखिलेश मिश्रा इंस्पेक्टर आपका उनके साथ मौजूद है।
21 ब्रेवो डेल्टा 4
जी बताएं।
21 ब्रेवो डेल्टा 4 आपके पास मिनिस्टर साहब हैं, गौरव भदवाज साहब।
नहीं, उनको डिटेन किया गया।
गौरव भरद्वाज साहब हैं, आपने अभी मैसेज दिया था कि वो आपकी बस में आके बैठे थे। क्या फैक्ट है, वो बस में आके खुद बैठे थे? और
आप खुद आप यहाँ से प्रॉम्प्ट कर रहे हैं।
पूछ रहे सर, वो बताइए।
और ये कह रहे थे कि हाँ बताइए, मैं बोल रहा हूँ, बताइए।
हमें बैठना कहाँ बैठे, सामने बस खड़ी थी, उसमें चढ़ के बैठ गए, गेट खुला हुआ था उसका।
जी ये फैक्ट है सर, ये फैक्ट है।
आपने
नहीं सर, प्रॉम्प्ट किया, आपने प्रॉम्प्ट किया, मैंने उनको ये प्रॉम्प्ट किया।
आप बहस मत करो यार,
आप उनको प्रॉम्प्ट कर रहे हैं सर, उनको प्रॉम्प्ट नहीं किया। जी जो फैक्ट है वो फैक्ट बता रहे हैं।
हमको पागल कुत्ता
मेरे प्रॉम्प्ट करने से इतनी लंबी बात।
हमारे एमएलए को मारा गया है।
जो फैक्ट है वो बता रहे हैं आपको।
आप उनको भेजिए सौरभ को यहाँ तो।
वो कहीं भी जा सकते हैं सर, मैं क्या बताऊँ कहाँ गए वो। एयरपोर्ट क्या यही बगल में तो है
सर। आप यहाँ से बैरिकेड तो क्रॉस करने नहीं दे रहे, वो वहाँ कैसे चले जाएंगे अपने आप?
कोई किसी गुरु नहीं है, बात नहीं है, जो सच्चाई है वो बात बता रहे हैं आपको। ठीक है,
इतने गुरु आप एमएलए को मारेंगे हमारे?
आप उनको फोन कीजिए,
आप एमएलए को मारेंगे?
कोई किसी को नहीं मार रहा है सर। आपको सच्चाई हो, मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ सर।
बहुत ज्यादा मारने को सौ को चलो उतार के बैठता हूँ, मारो चलो। जो बहुत ज्यादा उतार, अभी पूरा कपड़ा उतार के बैठता हूँ, चलो मारो। कितनी गोली है तुम्हारे और कितने लाठियां हैं? ये दादागिरी दिखाना किसी और को। कल हम बिगैर कपड़े के यहीं बैठेंगे, 1 लाख आदमी पूरे देश से बुलवा लेंगे।
So the question we're asking on the program tonight, is this a revolutionary new way to govern in India, or is this anarchy? Should Arvind Kejriwal transition from an activist and an agitator to an administrator, or is this something that is needed in order to shake up the system? Joining me on the program tonight, I have with me here on the street this evening Sankarshan Thakur, the roving editor of The Telegraph, who has covered the Anna movement and Arvind Kejriwal's rise very closely over the last couple of years. Professor Shiv Vishwanathan joins us tonight in the Delhi studios. Atishi Marlena from the Aam Aadmi Party is with us from Delhi this evening. From the BJP, its national spokesperson Meenakshi Lekhi joins us. From the Congress, its national spokesperson Mr. C.R. Kesavan is with us tonight. Kavita Krishnan, well-known women's rights activist who's been very, very vocal on what she believes has been high-handedness and outright racism by the Delhi law minister in that raid that was carried out. She's with us this evening. And B.K. Gupta, Delhi's former police commissioner, also joins us tonight. Atishi, let me ask you first. Look at the scenes that we're witnessing tonight. you know, there are lakhs of people today in Delhi, Atishi, who have been inconvenienced as a result of this dharna. Ordinary folks who are just trying to get home from work, who are stranded today because the metros are closed, because the roads are blocked. There are 4,000 policemen on duty here not doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is guarding Delhi. Is this really the kind of governance that the AAP wants to project?
See, Nidhi, there are two questions here. One is the question of governance and one is the control of the Delhi police. Let me first answer your question of governance which you raised in the introduction of the show. Yes, there is an element of governance, and this is precisely what the AAP government has been doing for the past few weeks in terms of its work on water, in terms of the restructuring of the Delhi Jal Board, in terms of reorganizing government schools. Some work has started in government hospitals. All that work has been going on in the Delhi Secretariat. But the question of the Delhi police is a very serious one. Now, with the Delhi police not being accountable to the elected government in Delhi, you have a situation where the elected representative or the chief minister is not in charge of the situation of security. And if you look closely at the functioning of the Delhi police in Delhi, most of Delhi police is actually concentrated in Lutyens, Delhi, with far fewer police chowkis, far fewer police PCR vans in many other areas of the city. Therefore, the question of security, and women's security has been a big question in Delhi in the past year, remains a serious one, and a question that cannot be addressed without having control over the police. And the reason this dharna has started is precisely because a few situations were encountered where the police was not responding to the concerns of the citizen. For example, the case that Rakhi Birla was addressing, here was a father who filed a complaint to the police that his daughter is being harassed by her in-laws. The police did not do anything. Thereafter, his daughter was actually burnt alive.
Atishi, with due respect, this agitation over the suspension of the cops, is this really about, on principle, which Arvind Kejriwal is sitting here today, or it's basically become an ego issue? Because Somnath Bharti's actions that night have been widely condemned by many and have been widely seen as illegal and just plain wrong. Is this an ego tussle? I mean, is this what a chief minister of a state should be doing? Sitting on a dharna, paralyzing the city as a result of his actions over what is essentially an ego tussle that many see it as with the Home Ministry? Is that what you want to do? How do you explain the inconveniencing to the real Aam Aadmi tonight?
See, Nidhi, what often happens is, whenever any form of political protest happens, yes, there is some short-term inconvenience. But the bigger question is the question of the Delhi police. On the particular incident that you're talking about, Mr. Somnath Bharti, I would like to clarify a few things, because a lot of things have been said in the media which are actually factually incorrect. First of all, I think it's important to see the fact that there were a lot of complaints by the residents of that locality to the police, which the police did not respond to. Finally, the people of the locality went to the MLA, who responded in the situation. Now, a lot of allegations have been made that the attack was racist. A lot of allegations have been made that the lady in question was made to urinate in public. All these allegations are false. There is absolutely no evidence of it. There were TV cameras all around. If something like this had happened, TV cameras would have captured it. And we have repeatedly said, and in fact I would like to clarify, that we are not...
These are the allegations those women have made, and this is something that needs to be investigated. The point is it only the version of the AAP that should be believed too? What about vigilante justice? I mean, the law minister feels like raiding somewhere. Let me get Kavita Krishnan here. Kavita, you felt very strongly about this as an activist.
Nidhi, let me respond to what you
Sure, but I want...
First of all...
Yeah, sure, and then Kavita,
let me just say something. First of all, there was no racism involved, but let there be an independent investigation into the matter. And secondly, we have repeatedly said in all our statements in the past few days that we are against any form of racism. We have appealed to all our volunteers to ensure that no racist incidents happens in the city, and in fact all through the day today for the past 12 hours we have been in constant touch with members of the African community via fellow activists. We have been in touch with African students from JNU to ensure that no incident flares up in the city, because we are also concerned.
Do you know that as a result of your actions,
that
Atishi, that the Ministry of External Affairs virtually had to apologize to African envoys in India? What an unprecedented diplomatic situation that turned out to be. Kavita Krishnan, do come in here.
I want to say here that I am not of the opinion that Chief Minister should not sit on dharna or that this is paralyzing the streets or the Aam Aadmi. I think that's between the Aam Aadmi and the Chief Minister, and that's absolutely fine. I think that if an agitation is called for, and I am absolutely with the demand that the Delhi police should be under the Delhi government, there's no quarrel there at all. On the Rakhi Bidla incident as well, I think it's a completely separate thing, and I am with Rakhi Bidla in that incident. About this particular Khidki incident, I am really seriously appalled that the Aam Aadmi Party says there is no racism involved. I have looked at video footage of Somnath Bharti, available, well, easily available on the YouTube. Somnath Bharti saying to media that I arrived there were local people gathered there. I told them, there were African women standing there. I told them to go and catch them. They fled, but we managed to catch 2. What did you have a list? Did you have names? Did you have names of who was involved in what crime? Or did you just have to say that, oh, these people of this color must be criminals and so catch them? Even if they were involved in some crime, you are asking people, and he said they are a threat, all of them, and he used the word sub. He said all the Nigerians, all the Ugandans. I'm asking the police to check each of their homes. I'm asking local people to make a list of each of their homes and go into each of their homes. The minute you say the entire community is involved in crime and they are a threat to our local Ma Behan Beti, I'm quoting this, Atishi and other representatives of Aam Aadmi Party, from whom I expect much better. When you say that the entire community is involved in this crime and they are a threat to our local Ma Behan Beti, and then you ask these people, you have already stigmatized them as prostitutes and as a threat to our Ma Behan Beti, and then you tell men, go and catch those women. Is this not, is it not built into the situation? Sexual violence is built into this situation. Every women's rights activist will tell you this, that once you have stigmatized women in a particular way, you have profiled them as the sexual other, you are inviting a situation of sexual violence. And to my mind, I think that to ask for video footage of groping and this and that, that is beside the point. There is video footage of Somnath Bharti saying that all of them are involved, and admitting on camera, boasting on camera that I have asked my people to go and catch them. This is one thing. Secondly, I'm saying if Mr. Kejriwal claims that Somnath Bharti got a letter from the Ugandan High Commission saying, yes, our women are being trafficked, that apparently has proved to be a fake letter. Okay, why is all this build-up happening? My great concern is this, and my concern is that I feel that on this issue, the Aam Aadmi Party and its government must pull back on this one issue. They must not ask for the suspension of those particular Delhi police officers involved in the Khidki incident. I'll tell you why. Because I think that as women's rights activists, as human rights activists, we don't want the police to, we want the police to say no, to refuse, if they are asked by a mob or a minister anywhere in the country to go and take a particular kind of action against an entire community. If there are individuals involved, it has to be sensitively and responsibly dealt with, and what happened there was absolutely the opposite.
The police did not listen to a minister. I think that was the point that many commentators were making, that for once the police did their job. They said we needed a warrant. Mr. Gupta, you're there as a former police commissioner of Delhi, sir. Do you think that the police did the right thing in standing up to the law minister that night? Was there any other way to have done this?
You know, the Delhi police, they pay a lot of respect to the status of a minister or even MLAs, and whenever there is a request from these dignitaries, they act very effectively and firmly. Now here it was night time, and there is an amendment in the CRPC that if the women are staying and you have to raid, you have to obtain the permission from the judicial magistrate. It is an amendment in section 46 of CRPC. Now that amendment should have been known, and obviously the police did the right thing in refusing to conduct an illegal raid, and they were absolutely right. And there are certain procedures which are required to be followed. If there is a complaint of drug trafficking, the police officer has to be headed by an assistant commissioner of police. He is required to be, he has to give his own search in the presence of two witnesses that he is not carrying any drug and he can plant on the suspects. So there are a lot of very stringent procedure even in respect of NDPS Act. because there is a minimum punishment of 10 years. So it is not an ordinary act where you can just, lot of safeguards have been put in place.
As you say, all the procedures and the rules were followed by the book. Atishi, let me take this back to you then. I know that the Aam Aadmi Party is different, and when people voted you here in Delhi, they would expect something different in terms of governance from you. But does that mean completely rubbishing the entire system that exists as it is today? Does it mean illegal raids? Does it mean going into someone's house without a warrant? Aren't these issues on which the AAP needs to reflect on?
Nidhi, first of all, I'd like to respond to what Kavita is saying. Kavita, I'd like to say this on television, that please send me the link of whatever you have seen, because whatever footage I have seen so far, Mr. Somnath Bharti seems to be talking about some specific people and not about the entire community.
He has used
and
the
if
word
he is
some.
talking about the entire community, then of course there is a problem with it, and of course the party should apologize on his behalf, because we are very clear about the fact that we are strongly against racism, and this is exactly the message we have been giving to our volunteers the entire day, because we are also aware of the fact that there is a sensitive situation that might have been created in the Khirki village, and we also want to avoid any possible confrontation, because we are concerned about all the citizens of Delhi or all the residents who live in the city. It's not a question of whether they are from Delhi or from outside Delhi or from outside this country, number one. So I feel that, see, if there is an individual who is involved in a certain crime, and then saying that an individual from a certain country was part of this crime, that is all right. But if you're saying that all individuals from that community are criminal, I agree with you.
He has repeated it today, Atishi. Please let me interrupt you for a second. Yesterday in the mass meeting he held in Khirki village yesterday, he has again said, Bahar se aaye hue log, and then he said, I'm not against all Africans, but I'm against vulgar people must be thrown out of the country. These are provocative speeches. And in a situation where, let me tell you, African women have told us they have been stoned in the past. Before your government, this is not about your government alone. It has happened in the past. They have been stoned. Children have been stoned. The police did not act to protect the Africans then. It is because Indian activists there stepped in, they approached the police, they demanded sensitivity, they demanded accountability, that the local SHO, according to them, eventually became somewhat sensitive, somewhat sensible, somewhat responsible.
There are actually other statements that have been attributed to the Law Minister of Delhi, which I want to come to in just a bit. I want to widen this debate, though, to the political implications that all of this is going to have, not just for Delhi, but nationally. Sankarshan, let me bring you in here first. Many people today, though, despite all the criticism that the AAP seems to be facing, would say that, well, when you worked within the system for all these years, in a sense, things weren't shaken up. And you need to do something drastic and something revolutionary and radical in order to change that. How would you respond to those? Like the people behind us, who completely support what Arvind and his team are doing.
Nidhi, I know we've become used to this kind of street politics in Delhi for a while now. I do not think this is the last time this is going to happen. It's going to happen over one incident, and the politics that overlies this is that here is a party that is not in this system, according to me, to tweak it or to correct it. It is here to subvert it in ways that it can. This, what worries me about the Aam Aadmi Party is that it sounds like a party of self-righteous vanities. If you oppose the Aam Aadmi Party on issues today, you are liable to be called a druggist, a sex abuser, corruption protector, all of these. And this has happened. No, you cannot get into an argument with leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party or their following, because their immediate response is, oh, you are a protector of the old status quo order. So I am very clear about what is happening here, or is beginning to happen here. With the Chief Minister having said, yes, I am an anarchist, I do not think he is here to be part of this. He may be right, he may be wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just observing this phenomenon. The effort is going to be to go on from here and challenge what he has come into. He is challenging, in a sense, his own office. The Law Minister is challenging his own office by doing the kinds of things he did. I don't agree with it. But they are very consciously doing it. And I think it is for the people to see what their tactics are and what they are trying to do.